Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to today's video. And today I'm taking you through a full day of eating. Now, if you watched my previous video, you know that I'm trying to get into the best shape of my life. Well, trying to get in very, very good shape without sacrificing any sort of enjoyment. So that involves eating out with Domi, doing activities, not basically surrounding my life about what I'm eating and my training, although that's still going to be a big part of my life. So we're going to start with meal one, and that is breakfast. And you know I love a big breakfast, don't we, babe? Yeah, let's get to it. So for meal number one, breakfast, it's like usually my biggest meal of the day. So today we're going pretty pro. We're going eggs whites with 2 whole eggs, gluten-free toast, and a bowl of oats with honey and banana. And yeah, let's whip this up. So this is the breakfast right here. Calories and the breakdown will be on the screen. I use the app MyFitnessPal to track it all. So I've got 70 grams of oats with honey and banana there. This is organic honey from my dad. Then I've got 2 whole eggs, 200 grams of egg whites, and some gluten-free bread and some tomatoes and tomato ketchup. So yeah, calories will be on the screen there. We're gonna enjoy this now. It's also a pre-workout meal, and I'm gonna go over a little bit more in depth my whole calories and what I'm sticking to at the moment. But first of all, I'm gonna eat this. Alright guys, so that's breakfast down. So my current calories and macros at the moment, so I'm working on like a range. So it's between 2,800 to 3,000 calories. Carbs are between 300 to 350. Fat is anywhere between 70 and 80, and protein is between 220 and 240. I just work within those ranges because I'm not being super strict. I'm not like competing to step on stage. I'm not doing any of this kind of stuff. I'm doing it for me and to just maintain my strength and health while trying to train as hard as I can and look the best I can. So on top of that, I've got my supplements which I take in the morning. So these are all from my protein. I've got this is their new range from My Vitamins. So I've got the joint here. Has everything you need. Focus, focus, focus. It's not doing the focus, but anyway, got the joint here. Got the lutein, which is great for basically eyes. Got the heart health. It's a really good bundle. You can check all these out in the link in the description below and use Merino VIP to save. I've also got my creatine monohydrate, which I take 5 grams every day, and some D-aspartic acid. If you want any more information about this, check out my Instagram under the My Protein highlight. I do this thing called Supplement Spotlight, and I go into more depth about each supplement I take. But we were going to train, but we haven't got time because we've got the bed being built today. Finally got our bed. So I might just do some cardio and abs in the house. I'm going to do some legs tomorrow instead. So it's Saturday and it's supposed to be a rest day, but it's all good. So anyway, I will see you in the next meal. What's going on? Excuse me, sir. There you are. Now I'm in focus. All right, guys. So slight change of plan. Today's a rest day now, so we're not going to go to the gym. Sometimes this happens. It's a Saturday. We're pretty achy as well, and we just lost track of time because we're supposed to go today, but now we've got delivery, and it just works better us going tomorrow. So when I said about my ranges, like 300 to 350, I'm gonna go more towards the 300, maybe just a little bit under, because I won't be doing that much activity today or steps. Might go out for a little bit for some light cardio, but now it's time for some lunch. I'm gonna whip it up now and show you what I have. All right, guys, so lunch. And if you've watched any of my full days of eating before, this will come as no surprise. It's chicken and rice. Look at that. Oh, focus on that, not me. No, it's not doing it. But anyway, this is what it looks like. Oh yes. Now you might think that rice looks a bit special. It's because it is. It's the Tilda peri peri rice, and it's absolutely amazing. Just throw that in the oven. Throw that in the microwave, heat it up, and the chicken was done just in the air fryer. Amazing invention. I definitely recommend you getting one if you haven't already. It's so easy and convenient with just some wilted spinach underneath, and of course I'm going to have my sauces. I've got the light mayonnaise, which I'm going to have 15 grams of, and the Frank's Red Hot, which I'm going to abuse and have too much. But anyway, the macros will be on the screen here. Boom. And I'll see you. I'm going to enjoy this now, and I'll see you at the next meal. All right, so we are building this bed for the, what was it, 27th time? Well, no, this is so this is our extra guest bedroom on the top floor. We've just got a new bed downstairs. We've actually been sleeping on a mattress for the last, what, 2 months? Don't worry about that, but this is my active recovery for today, so I'm not going to work out, but I have been lifting all this stuff, and so has Domi. We're getting a good arm pump. I think screw driving has to be one of the best forearm pumps ever. But yeah, we're going to put this together and hopefully have our little guest bedroom ready. But this is definitely working up a bit of a hunger, so let's go see what the next meal is.
Oh yeah.
Thanks so much, David.
Next meal.
A smack.
A smack.
Alright guys, so meal number 3. So it's a bit of an unconventional one, if that was even a word. I usually have a shake with like frozen berries, spinach and everything like that, but we don't actually have much frozen berries. We've only got this. So I'm having some skyr yogurt. Skyr yogurt. I'm 2 of those. We're going to put it in a bowl, and then I put a vegan protein bar on top. Vegan protein bar on top with some zero topping and some frozen blueberries. And yeah, I usually say this like yogurt for my last meal, because I usually make it like a little dessert, but we're having it now because why not? And so I just get this and pour it inside like so. Oh, that came out so perfectly. Chop up the protein bar. You can use any protein bar, it doesn't have to be vegan. Obviously this meal isn't vegan due to the Greek yogurt, but I used to do this with oats when I used to go to work as a PT. I used to have like a bowl of oats with Greek yogurt and a protein bar and just make it on the go. It was great. And some blueberries. There you go, about 50 grams there. And there we have it. I'm actually going to leave this out because although it says 0 sugar, it's actually got sugar in it. So I'm going to leave that out. So there it is. Macros will be on the screen there. And it's a pretty good high protein, low calorie meal. Especially if you want a treat, this is awesome thing to go for. So we need this, and I'll see you at the next meal. Alright guys, so dinner is served. I've made myself a little prawn pasta. Look at that. Absolutely love pasta. And because the way I like to track my food and follow my diet is with like a flexible approach. So you know your calories, you know your macros, and basically what I want to hit my calories is normally about 90% healthy stuff, 10% whatever I want, like maybe a chocolate bar here or there, and some sauces. So all I used was some freshly chopped up tomatoes and onions, threw it in a pan with some garlic, pasta, prawns, and there you go. Simple. Macros will be on the screen here. I've also got some broccoli in the pan, just for some added vegetables. And I've got the same for Domi here, but it's got her bean protein stuff in as well as the prawns, and she's having just extra broccoli and no pasta because I am a carby man.
And because I ate a whole bunch of marshmallows and a whole bunch of popcorn.
Yeah, so if you
and a whole bunch of granola and a whole bunch of other stuff today.
Alright, I was just trying to be nice. I wasn't gonna tell on you, but yeah, if you saw from the last video, she likes to eat her marshmallows. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy this now, and I think I've got one more snack before bed. Alright guys, so we are at the last meal of the day. Well, it's just a shake, nice and simple. It's actually 2 scoops of the Impact Whey Protein. Go on, focus there. Yes, and this is creme brulee flavor. It's part of the new World Kitchen selection. You can get this on the UK site, and it's absolutely amazing. It smells incredible. They do like loads of different ones as well. I'll put a list up on the right hand side here, but they're running out. So if you're in the UK and want to try them, definitely do. Just mix it with some cashew nut milk. This is actually my favorite type. There are like coconut milks and almond milks, but cashew is probably my favorite. And this incredible peanut butter, because I'm a bit low on my fats today. Look at this. Pip and Nut limited edition blueberry muffin almond butter. It's amazing. And I would definitely recommend that if you have tried it. But yeah, end macros and calories will be on the screen here. Slightly on the lower spectrum of my ranges, but it was okay because I had a rest day. But that wraps up my eating. So let's jump into the office. I'm going to break down my structure and why I eat like this. So I'll see you there. All right, guys, so that wraps up my full day of eating. Like I said, that was a little bit more on the lower spectrum of the calories. So because it was a rest day and I didn't really do much, it was around 2,700 calories. But say like a leg day, I'll get closer to around 3,000 just to make sure I'm fueling. I'll have some intra-workout carbs like cyclodextrin, so it really goes quickly into and absorbed into my muscles. But yeah, my basic approach to dieting is that I can pretty much eat what I want as long as I hit my calories and macro percentages. I mean, calories are king, and then the macro percentages you can play around just to see what works best for you. Some people may work better with higher carbs. Some people may work well with higher fats, and so on. It all depends on what's best for you. And the best diet out there, I don't follow any of these fad diets, and I don't think you should anyway. The best diet to follow is the one that works best for you and the one that you can adhere to for a prolonged period of time without it affecting your life, your mood, or making you crazy hungry, because you shouldn't be ravenous from day one when you're dieting. Take it slow and implement regular refeeds and decrease it throughout a prolonged period of time, because if you're dropping anything more than 1 pound or 2 pounds a week, your body isn't going to be able to adjust, and once you start increasing the calories again, your body will just put it back on. So slow and steady rings the race, and make it a lifestyle instead of just like a quick fix. But yeah, I would say my approach is a bit more if it fits your macros, but I'm pretty much, I don't do all this crazy stuff. As you can see, it's pretty standard stuff. You won't see me having all these Pop-Tarts and everything, but I'm not going to say I don't enjoy my food, because I do. I probably hit my calories probably 5 days out of the 7. And say, for example, me and Domi were to eat out, or we'd have a larger meal at home, what I do is I just probably play around with the calories throughout the day. So say, for example, if I know I'm going to eat something bad in the evening, I'll decrease my calories throughout the day, maybe skip carbs, at breakfast, just decrease the calories knowing if we're going out for dinner, and I know it's going to be something that I can't control, because you don't know at a restaurant how much oil they're going to be using or what they're in the calories. You can give a good estimate, but you're never going to be quite on point, so it's better to overreach and go a bit lower. And say, for example, if it's a surprise indulgent or over eating, I will just the following day decrease my calories by however much I feel like, and that's pretty much how I approach it. Like I said in my last video, I didn't have much structure. I wasn't doing this for the last 2 months because I was traveling, enjoying some time in Greece and Iceland. So I am a little bit fluffy, but again, I'm going to be trying to get back into shape nice and slowly, maintaining my strength, maintaining my muscle, and I'll see how it goes. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you have any questions, please leave it in the description box. And remember, these calories work for me. Find out what works for you. And if you do need help, my training guides have a nutrition manual that covers all aspects of training and dieting. And I'll teach you how to calculate your macros for yourself. But anyway, see you in the next one. Take care.